Welcome to Mentor Classrooms. Today we are going to discuss about a very important topic in arithmetic, and that topic is, yes guys, you're right, that topic is time and distance. Now in this video we will be covering the basic formulae and their applications to solve time and distance problems. Now guys, time and distance chapter deals with three basic entities, and those are speed, distance and time. Now the basic formulas are nothing but the interrelationships among these three entities, and as you can see, these are the basic formulas for time and distance. Speed equals to distance by time, distance equals to speed into time, and time equals to distance by speed. Rolling. So as you can see guys, if we know one formula, you can only remember that speed equals to distance by time, then you can derive the other two formulae from this formula, or you can remember this formula. You can if you remember this formula, you can derive these two formulas, and likewise. So it's a very easy process to remember time and distance formula. Now one thing guys you should remember about the, solving time and distance problems is that you need to remember and you need to be very cautious about the units. Now as you know, the unit of speed is either meter per second, or it can be kilometer per hour, and for distance it can be meter, kilometer, centimeter and so on. Time it can be hour, minute or second. Another thing you need to remember is that this factor 5 by 18. Rolling. So this 5 by 18 factor is really important to remember in order to convert the unit. Which unit? Of speed. You will face some problems in which you need to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, or meter per second to kilometer per hour. So guys, as we are discussing, to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, we have to multiply by a factor, and that factor is 5 by 18. And similarly, to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, we have to multiply it by 18 by 5. Now why this 5 by 18? How come this 5 by 18? So here is the deduction guys. As you can see, 1 kilometer per hour, I can write it as 1 kilometer by 1 hour, and then convert this 1 kilometer into meters, that is 1000 meter, and then 1 hour to seconds, that is 60 minute cross 60 seconds. So this is our second, 3600 seconds. Now if we simplify this, we get 5 by 18 meter per second. So guys, this is clear from this deduction that to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, we have to multiply by 5 by 18, and to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, we have to multiply by 18 by 5. So guys, now let's discuss about the problems. So we are moving to problems. So our first problem is, as you can see, a person crosses a 600 meter long street in 5 minutes. What is his speed in kilometer per hour? Now this is a very basic and an easy problem to start with. So how to solve this problem? First, as I told while I was discussing about the unit conversions, we have to be very cautious about the units. Now as you can see guys, in this problem, 5 minute 600 meter, and we are asked to find the speed in kilometer per hour. So guys, we have have to use our conversion technique, means we have to use that factor, that is 5 by 18. So our first treatment to this problem would be convert 5 minutes into seconds. So let's see, 5 minutes equals to 5 into 60 seconds, which is nothing but 300 seconds. Now, by applying our basic formula, that is speed equal to distance by time, we get our distance given is the man crosses 600 meter in 5 minutes. That is, we got 300 seconds. So the unit will be meter per second. It's 2. 300 gets cancelled. Now speed is 2 meter per second. But we are asked to find the speed in kilometer per hour. So we will be multiplying it with, yes guys, you are right, we will be multiplying it with factor 18 by 5. So 18 by 5 into 2 kilometer per hour, which is nothing but 36 by 5 equals to 7.2 kilometer per hour, which is our answer. So guys, next move on to our next problem. As you can see, a man walking with a speed of 5 km per hour reaches his target 5 minutes late. If he walks at a speed of 6 km per hour, he reaches on time. Find the distance. Now guys, in this problem, as you can see, if the man increases his speed to 6 km per hour, he would arrive on time. And if his speed decreases by 1, that is 5 km per hour, he will be late by 5 minutes. So in order to solve this problem, let us assume the distance to be x kilometer. So let the distance equal to x kilometer. Now we have to find the time. Time taken to cover x kilometer at 5 km per hour equal to x by 5 hour. Similarly, time taken to cover x kilometer at 6 km per hour equal to x by 6 hour. So it's very clear from the sum that the difference in these two times is our 5 minutes. So according to the problem, x by 5 minus x by 6 is equal to, remember guys, as I told, we have to be very cautious about the units. Since it's 5 minutes, we have to convert in hour, because these all units are in hour. So 5 minutes, as you know, was to 5 by 60 hour. Now if you calculate this, x comes out to be 2.5, which is our answer. Therefore, the required distance equal to 2.5 kilometer. So guys, now this problem can also be solved in a very shortcut approach. Previously we have solved that problem in a detailed approach. Now we will be showing you the shortcut approach. This is very simple and effective method to save time. The direct formula to solve this problem is distance equal to product of two speeds divided by difference of two speeds multiplied by, means this whole multiplied by difference between the arrival time. Now you can simply perform this step. Product of speed, we have two speeds, 5 km per hour, 6 km per hour. Let's multiply this. We will perform then difference of this speed multiplied by difference in arrival time. Means if the man is walking with a speed of 5 km per hour, he will reach 5 minutes late. But if his speed is increased to 6 km per hour, he reaches on time. So the difference in arrival time, as you can see, is 5 minutes. So here also be cautious about the units. You have to convert in hour. So 60, this gets cancelled to 2.5. Okay, so our distance is 2.5 kilometer. So guys, let's move on to the next problem, the last one. A train can travel 50% faster than a car. Both start from point A at the same time and reach point B 75 km away from A at the same time. On the way, however, the train lost about 12.5 minutes while stopping at the stations. What is the speed of the car? Now guys, if we analyze this problem, we get that if the train did not lost 12.5 minutes, then the train would have reached the point B in 12.5 minutes earlier than the car, because the train speed is 50% more than that of car. So let us assume the speed of the car be x. Let speed of car equal to x kilometer per hour. Therefore, the speed of train will be as 150% of car, because the speed of car is 100% and the speed of train is 50% more, means 150% that of car speed. Which is nothing but of x. Kilometer per hour. Now we will calculate the time taken by the car and the time taken by the train by applying our basic formulas which we have discussed earlier. Time taken by car be 75 by x and time taken by train equal to 75 by 3x by 2. All these are in hour. Now guys, according to our problem, the difference in the time taken by car and train will be 12.5 minutes. Because if the train had not lost 12.5 minutes due to stopping at the stations, it would have arrived 12.5 minutes faster, is more earlier than car. So, according to our problem, minus 3x by 2 will be 12.5. It's minute, so we have to convert in hour because all these are in hour. If you calculate this, x comes out to be 120 kilometer per hour, which is the speed of the car and our answer. So guys, now we have solved this problem in detailed approach previously, and now we will be showing you the shortcut way method to solve. Now in our last sum we have used a formula, that is distance equals to product of speed by difference of speed multiplied by difference between arrival times. Now remember guys, this formula is very problem specific. You can't apply this formula in different problems where these type of scenarios are not given. You can't apply that. This is not a basic formula, but this formula is very problem specific, and this formula can be applied in such problems where this type of scenario is given, that if the speed is increased by 1 kilometer per hour, you will arrive 5 minutes earlier or 6 minutes late. In this type of scenarios you can apply this formula. Okay, so remember guys, don't use this formula if you in other cases you will get wrong answer. So let's solve this problem by using this formula. Now here the trick is that the distance is given. This 75 kilometer is given. The distance between A and B, 75 kilometer, this is given. So our distance is 75 kilometer. Now, as you know guys previously, that the speed of the car we have assumed as x, car's speed, car's speed is x kilometer per hour and train's speed is 3x by 2 kilometer per hour. As you can see that train speed is 50% more than car speed, so we have solved that 150% of car speed. Now let's frame this equation. 75 equal to product of speed means 3x by 2 multiplied by x. Now difference of speed 3x by 2 minus x multiplied by the difference between arrival time. Now difference between arrival time is 12.5 minutes. Means you have to convert in hour. 12.5 by 60. So let's see. 75. This comes out to be 3x square by 2 divided by x by 2 multiplied by 12.5 by 60. As there is no space, we'll about this. So we will be writing here 75 equals to, we cancel x, cancel 2, cancel 3x multiplied by 12.5 by 60, 20, 0. We are multiplying by 25. This will be 8. Cut this 1 and 15. So 15 multiplied by 8 equals to x, which is 120. So our speed is 120 kilometer per hour. So we got it by applying this direct formula. So this formula is very problem specific. So be careful guys while applying these shortcut formulas. So guys, thank you for watching our first tutorial on time and distance. In our next session, we will be covering concept of average speed, relative speed, problems on trains, boats and stream. So guys, if you find this tutorial useful, don't forget to like and share our page. And if you are interested to join our classroom program, you will find our contact details on the video description here. And please guys, stay tuned for future tutorials. Thank you.